KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that noon hour weather forecast. We should continue to be mostly sunny today with a high temperature near 78 degrees, and we'll have northwesterly winds 9 to 11 miles per hour. Those winds may gust as high as 18 miles per hour. Tonight it'll be mostly clear with a low temperature around 48 degrees. North winds will be 6 to 9 miles per hour, and those winds may gust as high as 23 miles per hour. We expect sunny skies tomorrow with a high temperature near 70 degrees. North winds tomorrow will be 6 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour. Skies will be clear tomorrow night with a low around 42 with a light northeasterly wind. Then Sunday should be sunny with a high near 73 with calm winds. Sunday night we expect clear skies, low temperature around 45. Sunny skies are forecast for Monday with a high temperature near 78. We should be clear Monday night, low around 49, then Tuesday sunny again with a high temperature near 83. We expect mostly clear skies Tuesday night with a low temperature around 57. Then Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high near 82. Wednesday night should be partly cloudy with a low temperature around 59 degrees, and Thursday mostly sunny with a high temperature near 79 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you as a courtesy of all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. While at Farm Progress Show recently, many had the chance to ride and drive tractors of an assortment of colors and horsepower. We do not all drive the same make or model of tractor, nor do we plant the same brand of seed, use the same crop inputs, or apply the same amount of fertilizer to every acre for which we are the steward. We are much better farmers if we pay attention to our own land and livestock, using the tools and inputs that best meet our needs and expectations, instead of worrying only about what our neighbors are doing. There are certainly lessons to be learned through observation and another's experience. However, every farm and every herd is unique. What works for others might not work so well for me, and vice versa. Respecting and appreciating the ways we are alike, as well as what makes us different, will take us a long way down the road. Green, red, yellow, orange, or blue equipment on an organic or conventionally managed farm, farmers are more alike than different. There is a sameness at the heart of the farmer, whether they're growing white crops like rice or cotton, number 2 yellow corn, soybeans, or sugar beets. Having traveled with farmers from the U.S. to visit farmers in South Africa, Brazil, and other countries, I've seen the same look in their eyes. The crops, equipment, management style, soil type, and all other variables make no difference when one farmer stands next to another. The kinship of those who like to grow things is silent and powerful and draws them together like metal to magnet. Why then do we continue to fight amongst ourselves instead of working together? We should not allow agriculture to become more fragmented. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
I'm William Shatner. I've been around a long time, but I'm truly humbled when I see the real battles our brave, paralyzed veterans have faced defending our freedom. And when they come home,
I had just come home from serving over in Germany. Next thing I know, it was 3 weeks later. I was paralyzed.
While parachuting with my platoon, my parachute didn't open, and I broke my neck. It left me paralyzed for the rest of my life.
I was on a routine patrol, and we were in the desert of Kuwait, and the vehicle flipped and landed on top of me, which left me paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, folks, this is heroism. That's why I'm proud to support Paralyzed Veterans of America, because they've kept their promise to never leave a fallen soldier behind. A roof over their heads, accessible homes, cars, jobs, benefits.
PVA has brought me back to life.
Show them their sacrifice hasn't been in vain. Go to pva.org to learn how you can make a difference.
Hi, this is Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and head down to Busch Stadium on Friday, September 6th, when the Cardinals host the Mariners. That night, 25,000 fans 16 and older will take home a Cardinals hockey sweater courtesy of Scott Credit Union. Upgrade your experience with a Blues Night themed ticket and guarantee yourself a Cardinals and Blues themed full zip jacket courtesy of Bally Sports. That's Friday, September 6th. For tickets, visit cardinals.com/promotions. St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Cardinals fans, we have one of the most unique giveaways of the year coming up on Saturday, September 7th. That Saturday kicks off Hall of Fame weekend at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals host the Mariners, and 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home an exclusive canvas print featuring some of St. Louis's most beloved Cardinals Hall of Famers, all courtesy of Edward Jones. Saturday, September 7th. Mark it down. Hall of Fame weekend. Your chance to take home this great, unique canvas print. For tickets, visit cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Ozzie Smith, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Another light round of direct cash cattle business and cash hogs are lower at midday. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. There's another light round of direct cash cattle trade that's been reported. Deals in Kansas are at $181 live, fully steady with Thursday's business. Asking prices are around $182 plus live in the south and $290 plus dressed in the north. There was a light trade reported in the south on Thursday with live deals marked at $181, $2 lower than the previous week's weighted averages. Northern dress business was marked at mostly $288. That's $2 below the prior week's weighted average basis in Nebraska. Box beef is lower at midday on light demand for moderate offerings. Choice down $1.92 at $309.59. Select was 98 cents lower at $295.80. At the Ogallala Livestock Auction in Nebraska, no trend was available. The USDA says demand was moderate to good. Medium and large one feeder steer, 700 to 709 pounds, brought $261.50 to $263. Feeder steers, 802, brought $253. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 718 to 747 pounds, brought $235 to $247.50. And feeder heifers, 801 to 844 pounds, brought $228 to $234.50. Cash hogs are lower at midday with moderate negotiated purchases. After a couple of solid days of business, processors likely have most of their needed numbers on hand and aren't as aggressive in their procurement efforts. While export sales were down this week, overall demand for U.S. pork on the global market has been strong, and that's helping provide price support. Domestic demand remains a concern. The industry is also monitoring the availability of market-ready hogs and hog weights. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down 83 cents with a weighted average of 76.87. The Eastern Corn Belt had a weighted average of 76.34. Prices at the Iowa, Minnesota, and the Western Corn Belt were not reported due to confidentiality. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets were steady at midday. At Illinois, slaughter sow prices were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $51 to $63. Barrows and gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $45 to $55. And pork values were higher at midday, up $1.27 at $96.14. Hams were sharply higher. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
As many of our cattlemen and women know, black vultures are becoming an increasing problem in the state of Missouri. The Missouri Department of Agriculture has partnered with the Missouri Farm Bureau, the Missouri Cattlemen's Association, as well as the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services to make sure that we are raising awareness about mitigation efforts for the black vulture if you find them on your property. One of the many questions we get is, how do I tell the difference between a black vulture and a turkey vulture? Turkey vultures have red heads, while black vultures have black heads. Both of the birds' heads are featherless. A young juvenile turkey vulture, though, will have a gray-colored head, so you'll have to look very closely. The turkey vulture has a bigger wingspan, and they fly in a V-shaped pattern. The wingspan of a black vulture is more horizontal.
To find out more, go to agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Sonia Joan Nash, age 83 of Salem, passed away Sunday, September 1st. Memorial services for Sonia Nash will be Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Sonia Nash will also be Sunday from noon until service time at 2 o'clock. And all arrangements for Sonia Joan Nash of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. We have received word from the City of Salem administrator that there is a temporary road closure that went into effect at 9 a.m. this morning. That temporary road closure will last until around 2 p.m., and it is located on West 1st Street between Main and Washington Streets. They're closing that road in order to install a new water tap. Again, road closure, West 1st Street between Main and Washington, continuing until 2 this afternoon. The Denton County Commission met Thursday morning at the Denton County Courthouse. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray stated grading will be done on Denton County roads 5400, 6170, 6175, and 6240, while the Manus brush cutter is being serviced. Mowbray said rock will be hauled to a number of locations. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said rock will be added and grading done on Denton County Road 2403, while only grading will be done on County Road 4437. Polk said brush will be cut on County Roads 4380 and 6150. He also said workers were repairing a radio on a tractor, and a crew would be installing new speed limit signs on Denton County Road 2070. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said the county has received the hail damage insurance check from Tokyo Marine HCC in the amount of $584,537.88 and will begin to put bid specs together so the repair projects could be put out for bid. Assistant County Clerk Melissa Pyatt said she would be working on the handicapped and elderly applications that will need to be sent out soon in order for the elderly and handicapped that are unable to go to the polls so they have a chance to vote in the November election. At the last meeting, Denton County Coroner Ben Percival told the commission he needs a vehicle with an 8-foot bed. He has been under budget the last 4 years and doesn't take the county insurance that saves the county money. They would like Percival to look at used vehicles that may be available, but the commission will also check the state bid and compare. The next meeting of the commission will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse, and that meeting will be open to the public. A new National Park Service report reveals that Ozark National Scenic Riverways had a significant economic impact on the local communities in 2023. The park attracted 1.3 million visitors who spent $66.8 million in nearby areas, supporting 908 jobs and generating $76.8 million in economic benefits. Superintendent Jason Lott highlighted the park's role in supporting the local economy, noting that visitors come to enjoy the current and Jacks Fork rivers while contributing to area businesses. The report, titled 2023 National Park Visitor Spending FX, shows that nationwide 324 That's 325.5 million visitors to national parks spent $26.4 billion in surrounding communities. This spending supported 415,400 jobs and provided $55.6 billion in economic output across the country. Lodging and restaurants were the top beneficiaries of visitor spending with $9.9 billion and $5.2 billion in economic output, respectively. For more information about national parks in Missouri and their impact, visit www.nps.gov/Missouri. The Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors will be meeting Tuesday evening at 6 o'clock at the fire station at number 2 South Main Street. After the roll call and approval of the consent agenda, which includes the budget review and financial reports, the monthly reimbursement report will be heard. In old business, the board will discuss the AFG grant for radios before the board reviews the audit results in new business. Chief Floyd will then give his report to the board. The date will then be set for the October meeting before the board adjourns. The meeting next Tuesday evening of the Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors is open to the public. An accident occurred Sunday evening in Phelps County at 623 on Phelps County Road 2110, about 5 miles north of Rolla. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 21-year-old Sebastian Jones of Rolla was operating a 2006 Honda motorcycle and was being pursued by the Phelps County Sheriff's Department when he traveled off the right side of the roadway and overturned. Jones was ejected from the motorcycle and suffered serious injuries. He was mercy life-flighted to the University Hospital in Columbia. Jones was wearing safety equipment when the accident occurred. The Honda was totaled and removed from the scene by CNC Towing. Monday afternoon at 1:35 in Denton County on Highway 68, about 3 miles north of Salem, an accident occurred that left a Salem man in serious condition. According to the Highway Patrol report, a 2023 Kia Seltos was being driven eastbound by 47-year-old Nicholas McGraw of Salem when he traveled off the right side of the roadway where the Kia struck an embankment and overturned. McGraw suffered serious injuries and was transported by air evac medical helicopter to Mercy Hospital in Springfield. The Kia was totaled and removed from the scene by American Muffler. McGraw was wearing a seat restraint at the time of the accident. The Highway Patrol was assisted at the scene by the Denton County Sheriff's Department, the Salem Memorial Hospital EMS, and the Denton County Fire Protection District. MoDOT inspectors have discovered quality problems with new concrete on the 8-mile eastbound section of I-44 between Rolla and St. James. This is part of a $50.5 million project that began in April of 2022. The issues found in the concrete joints will require corrections and delay the project's completion. MoDOT is requiring the contractor, Capital Paving and Construction, to analyze the full 8 miles of concrete and develop a remediation plan. We are committed that the product we deliver will serve this community well and reliably for many years, even if that means it takes a little more time, said Central District Engineer Michelle Watkins. The current traffic pattern for eastbound drivers will remain in place while the issue is addressed. A new completion date has been set. A new completion date has not been set. If you'd like more information, visit modot.org/I44 Phelps Crawford or call 188-ASK-MoDOT. Healthy Denton County is thrilled to invite the community to its 13th annual Girls Night Out taking place on Thursday, September 12th from 4:30 to 7:30 at the Salem Community Center at the Armory located at 1200 West Rolla Road right here in Salem. The highly anticipated event promises an evening filled with fun and excitement for women and girls aged 12 and older. Attendees will have the opportunity to explore over 50 unique vendors, showcasing a diverse range of products and services tailored to women's interests. Highlights of the event include shopping with an array of unique vendors, prize giveaways and door prizes, free samples of various products, food samples for a delightful culinary experience, exciting activities, and more. Admission is just $5, and all proceeds help support Healthy Denton County's initiatives. As a special incentive, attendees who bring a canned or non-perishable food item will receive a ticket for a chance to win a gift card. Each item donated increases the chance of winning, with all contributions going to the Sacred Heart Food Pantry and Grace Harbor. Healthy Dent County Executive Director Sherry Lee said this annual event is a fantastic opportunity for women to enjoy an evening of shopping and socializing while supporting a great cause. We're excited to bring together a diverse group of vendors and offer a range of activities that promise to make this Girls' Night Out a memorable experience. If you'd like more information or to inquire about becoming a vendor, please contact Jackie at 573-729-8163 or via email at jackie@salemcommunitycenter.org. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact admission counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
This Spotlight on Soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. A lot of checkoff-funded research has conservation ties. Missouri Soybeans Conservation Programs Manager Brady Lichtenberg says, for instance, there's a lot of research into fertility procedures.
It's certainly a very common conservation practice to get a fertility plan or enroll in a 4R fertilizer program, just to ensure that you're not over-fertilizing or under-fertilizing your fields, which all in all, definitely good for the environment.
Further, a lot of research is done on crop rotation management, including cover crops and no-till agriculture.
A lot of this research can certainly help farmers navigate adoption and taking on a new conservation-related practice.
Learn more online at mosoy.org and on the Spotlight podcast from Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, the Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Are you looking for a better way to sell farm, construction, or fleet equipment? Purple Wave Auction takes the hassle out of selling heavy equipment. Our experienced auction professionals make the entire process easy, and we'll market each asset not just to our enormous equipment buying community, but specifically to the right bidders who are eager to purchase your specific assets. We'll handle the paperwork and payments so you can get back to running your business. Join the growing list of happy sellers who don't just sell but succeed with Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
Stay tuned to KSMO. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. Then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back to bring you our latest KSMO weather forecast.
Hi, this is Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and head down to Busch Stadium on Friday, September 6th, when the Cardinals host the Mariners. That night, 25,000 fans 16 and older will take home a Cardinals hockey sweater courtesy of Scott Credit Union. Upgrade your experience with a Blues Night themed ticket and guarantee yourself a Cardinals and Blues themed full zip jacket courtesy of Bally Sports. That's Friday, September 6th. For tickets, visit cardinals.com/promotions. St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Cardinals fans, we have one of the most unique giveaways of the year coming up on Saturday, September 7th. That Saturday kicks off Hall of Fame weekend at Busch Stadium. The Cardinals host the Mariners, and 25,000 fans ages 16 and older will take home an exclusive canvas print featuring some of St. Louis's most beloved Cardinals Hall of Famers, all courtesy of Edward Jones. Saturday, September 7th, mark it down. Hall of Fame weekend, your chance to take home this great, unique canvas print. For tickets, visit cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Ozzie Smith, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports. It's being brought to us courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Ava Blankenship had 20 kills for the Sullivan Lady Eagles as they beat the Salem Lady Volleyball Tigers at the SHS Gymnasium Thursday night in 3 straight games by the scores of 25-8, 25-8, and 25-20. Addison Fulton had 6 kills and Taylor Fulton had 3 more for the Lady Tigers, who fall to 1-1 on the year. They'll be at Winona Monday, starting with the JV game at 5:30, followed by the varsity game. The Salem JV Lady Volleyball Tigers fell Thursday night to Sullivan in 2 straight games, 18-25 and 13-25, to lose their first match of the year, and the Salem freshmen also fell to Sullivan, losing 2 games to 1. The Salem football Tigers will host the Potosi Trojans tonight in their first home game of 2024 at 7 o'clock. Salem enters the game with an 0-1 record, while Potosi is 1-0 after beating St. Clair last Friday night. Don't forget the opening day parade from the city administrating offices on 4th Street to the football field before the game. If you can't make it to the game, listen on KSMO Radio, AM 1340 or FM 95.7, or video stream the game on KSMO Media, including KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and the KSMO YouTube page. There's no charge to video stream all Salem sports on KSMO Media during the regular season. And that has been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. Andy Reid wins the opener as the Chiefs beat Baltimore 27-20.
When they say it's a game of inches, it might be shorter than that.
Ravens receiver Isaiah Likely had a career-high 9 catches. It could have been 10, but his toes were just on the end line in the back of the end zone. No touchdown as time expired. No 2-point try to win it. And for Lamar Jackson, he's still seeing replays with his heart and not his head.
That was a touchdown. I thought it was a touchdown. I still think it's a touchdown. I believe it was 2 feet in. Stand on that.
Well, sorry. The Chiefs come up with the victory. Patrick Mahomes passed Len Dawson for the most passing yards in franchise history, and it came on a play where he avoided a sack from 3 defenders, rolled out, hit Travis Kelce downfield. A fitting play for the record.
So happy to get to meet him so many times and just him share advice with me, and so it's truly an honor to me. I got the football. It'll be in my room, and my trophy room around the top of the mantle.
9th-ranked Mizzou will take on Buffalo.
It's a little bit easier because you have all their players on tape with a Week 1 game that went 4 quarters, so you're able to assess personnel. Their defensive coordinator, was a part of a staff, but has not called defenses before, so you're not quite sure exactly what his DNA is because you don't see but 1 game.
Eli Drinkwitz will be without tight end Brett Norfleet. He injured his shoulder in the win over Murray State. The sophomore had 1 catch in that game. So who is up next as tight end number 1? Well, it could be 6th-year player Tyler Stevens, who transferred from Buffalo in 2020. The 6 p.m. kickoff is a sellout. The Cardinals start Eric Fetty tonight against the Seattle Mariners. Both teams find themselves 5 games out of the wild card spot in their respective leagues. St. Louis chasing the Cubs, Braves, and Mets. The Royals, up 5 games on Seattle and Detroit for the 3rd wild card spot, are hosting the Twins, who have a half-game lead over the Royals for the 2nd wild card spot. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net.
Can you imagine what it must be like to have nowhere to turn as a young teen? This happens when parents struggle with addiction, may be incarcerated, or unable to care for their child. And it's devastating. Halo is the foundation of a family for children without one, surrounding them with support, meeting their basic needs, and helping them set and reach their goals. With your support, homeless youth are given a chance at a better life. Go to haloworldwide.org today.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
Are you ready to shape the future? Your voice matters. Missouri is crafting its master plan on aging, and we want to hear from you. Visit health.mo.gov/aging to help shape the future for Missouri. Take the statewide needs assessment survey. Your voice counts. Together, we can create a vibrant, inclusive future for all generations. Your input is crucial. Visit the website today and share your thoughts on aging in Missouri. Sponsored by the Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services.
Hi, I'm Jen Tracy, candidate for the Missouri House of Representatives, District 120. Affordable housing is a basic need that many in our community struggle to meet. I will prioritize policies that encourage the development of more housing options, including affordable and senior housing units. Together, let's work to alleviate housing shortages and create opportunities for families to thrive. Vote Jen Tracy for State House on November 5th. Paid for by Citizens for Jen Tracy, Lisa Herbst, Treasurer.
Missouri, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee, Arkansas, Indiana, and I can keep going on and on.
John, are you going through the 50 states? No, Mike, he's giving us the states of the Cardinals radio network.
It's just amazing. We are heard just about everywhere across the Midwest.
For over 130 years, Cardinals baseball has been entertaining fans of all ages.
It's no different this year. We're bringing you all the hits, homers, strikeouts, and excitement right here on the Cardinals radio network powered by Graybar.
With News on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. The Kansas City Chiefs superfan known as Chiefsaholic will have to watch the 2024 season from a prison cell, if he's allowed to watch them at all. 30-year-old Xavier Babadar has been sentenced to 17 years and 6 months in federal prison without parole for bank robbery and money laundering. A new campaign is underway in Missouri to reduce smoking and vaping at work and in public spaces. King Kumanomido, campaign manager for Show Me Smoke Free, says current state law does not provide enough protection from secondhand smoke.
The current law, which was written in 2006, still allows for smoking sections indoors, but studies since then have shown that these types of policies don't actually protect workers or patrons from the harms of secondhand smoke.
And the Springfield Police Department is hoping to reduce gun thefts with an assist from an NBA legend. The department has partnered with Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq, in a public service announcement, says that gun owners may have the right to carry, but they also have a duty to secure their weapons.
7 million children suffer from asthma, more than any other chronic disease. Most asthma attacks